let's unpack this. So many families wonder, can a cruise really work for everyone? Infants, teens, parents wanting a break. Today we're doing a deep dive into P&O Cruises family stuff, looking at their kids clubs, the entertainment, really trying to give you a clear picture of what they promise for, well, every age.
And what's really insightful when you look at their materials is this focus isn't just basic childcare. It seems like a very tailored plan.
Yeah.
They talk about balancing fun for kids with, actual freedom for parents. It's quite a promise.
Yeah, it's fascinating how they break it down by age. It's a huge range they cover, starting at just 6 months old, all the way up to 17. And straight away, they mentioned these clubs are staffed by enthusiastic and qualified crew. You've got the reef rangers, the youth team. It feels pretty professional, not just a playroom.
Absolutely. And this tiered system is, I think, really key. For the littlest ones, 6 months to 2 years, there's the nursery. It's designed as a properly safe space, age-appropriate toys, games, even these bespoke-themed turtle tot activities. Important note, though, a parent or guardian has to stay with them in the nursery during the day sessions.
Okay, so supervision is needed there. But they have something for the evenings, too.
Yes, the night nursery. That's for 6 months up to 4 years old. And this is quite unique. It lets parents, as they say, enjoy your evenings safe in the knowledge the little ones are looked after. It operates every night, designed as a quiet area for sleep.
That's a big deal for parents of very young kids. Okay, so what happens as they get a bit older?
It adapts quite nicely. For the 2 to 4 year olds and splashers, it's more about soft play and toys, books, and activities. Foundational fun. Then for surfers, that's the 5 to 8s, and scubas, the 9 to 12s, the options really broaden out. You get things like computer games, movies, making puppet shows, air hockey, pool. It's sort of a mix of organized fun and letting them just chill out, especially as they get closer to the teen years.
Right, and for the actual teenagers, 13 to 17.
That's the H2O Children's Club, sometimes called The Scene. It's much more about tailored activities they might actually want to do, like party night, quiz night, even a fitness club. It feels more like a youth club setup. And importantly, teens don't need pre-booked sessions, but they do need to be registered initially.
Okay, lots of clubs, different age groups. So practically speaking, how do you actually get your kids into these? What do you need to know for booking?
Good question. For the reef clubs, that's the collective name, you've got a couple of options. You can pre-book specific sessions for small fees starting 2 weeks before your holiday using their online portal, My P&O Cruises. That gives you peace of mind, especially maybe for sea days or popular times. Or you can book places for free once you're on board, but that's strictly on a first-come, first-served basis. So a bit more of a gamble. And a key detail, any adult dropping off or picking up needs to be officially registered with us as a trusted carer. Make sense? For safety. Session lengths vary, usually 2 to 5 hours, and that night nursery, as we said, runs from 6 p.m. to midnight.
Seems well thought through. But what about children who might need a bit more support? Specific needs, for instance.
Yeah, this is an important point they address. P&O Cruises explicitly states they do not provide one-on-one support within the clubs. So, if a child needs that level of individual care, a parent or their own carer has to be there with them. They really stress telling them everything up front, provide a full account of child's needs when registering, and then follow up with the youth team on board to chat with the manager. Communication is vital there.
Okay, so that's crucial for some families to know. Now, beyond the clubs themselves, P&O talks about wider family entertainment, a real world of wow factor. What does that actually look like?
Well, what's quite striking is how they weave in well-known characters. They've partnered with Aardman, so you get Wallace and Gromit, Shaun the Sheep. It's not just meet and greets, it's proper themed crafts, film showings, dance sessions, and story time. Creates that instant connection for kids.
Yeah, kids would love that, Wallace and Gromit.
Exactly, and then for live shows, they bring in some real classics in their family-friendly theater shows. Think Sooty and Sweep, The Animal Guys, even Basil Brush. It kind of hits that multi-generational note, right? Parents might enjoy the nostalgia trip, too.
Definitely. And are there other things happening around the ship for families together?
They mention specific family zone activities, things like family sports and discos, and also dedicated soft play adventures for the under 4s, separate from the main club areas, perhaps. And maybe connecting this to the bigger picture during school holidays, they run something called the Ocean Performance Academy. This sounds quite ambitious. It's workshops and things like surface skills, dancing, drama, but also really imaginative stuff like a unicorn workshop, superhero school, and themed shows about pirates and dinosaurs. It's just, it's not just about keeping kids occupied, but actually offering really engaging, quite diverse experiences.
So putting it all together, it really does sound like P&O Cruises has put a huge amount of thought into this. It seems designed to be this extraordinary family holiday they talk about, genuinely trying to hit the mark for every single age group.
It certainly seems comprehensive on paper. Which leads to the real question for you, the listener, doesn't it? How might having access to this level of detailed, varied, and seemingly well-managed childcare and entertainment fundamentally change your family cruise experience? Does it truly enable parents to relax knowing their kids aren't just safe, but genuinely engaged and having a blast? It potentially shifts the whole dynamic of a family holiday at sea.